Hi there, this is Amy here of Radiant Healthy Bride, and I'm so excited to be here with my first interview, Emily Grinton of Embrace Health. And Emily, can you please tell us about your business and why you decided to become a health coach?
Yeah, so I am a registered health coach and mental wellness coach as well. And I started this business January, like last January. And I had originally started as just doing personal training. I was working as a kinesiologist at the time at a physio clinic. And I really just felt like I wanted to do more for people because when I was working at a physio clinic, I would have patients come in and I would suggest like all of these lifestyle things that they could change to help them heal faster and to, make them happier. And they just weren't doing it. Like they would come back and I'd ask how it went, like how did the healthy eating go? And it was just not happening at all. So I kind of started to realize that I could do more for people, but I didn't know how to coach them in a way that would make them want to change because people have a really hard time changing habits. So that's when I started researching, coaching methods and different coaching stuff. And then I decided that I was just going to go back to school and get my health coaching certification, which I did. And during that process, I just kind of fell in love with coaching more than anything and, being able to help people change their habits and live like legitimately happier, healthier lives. So that's how the coaching thing actually started. It was almost by accident because I really just wanted to do it to help my kin patients. And then I fell more in love with coaching than anything. So that's what I do now is health coaching. And I just decided to do this because I know it's needed in this society where everyone's stressed out all the time. Everyone's eating on the go. People are just like very negative. So what I do with my coaching practice is, I work on nutrition and I work on mindfulness and thinking positive. And I really I love it so much. And that's why I've kept doing that. And I think it's just like when you find something that you enjoy doing and that, you can make a career out of, it's like the best thing in the world when you really kind of find that purpose in your life.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that, Emily. I can feel the passion in you, and that's really why I wanted to talk with you today, because I when I'm around you, you're vibrating high energy. You have this deep sense of purpose, and I just love that about you. So as a health coach, what do you recommend? You know that I work with brides. Radiant Healthy Bride is a wedding wellness program that helps people prepare their body in mind, body, and spirit to become a bride. So during that process of a bride to be, as well as after the fact. So as a health coach, what do you recommend brides do when they're in times of stress?
Oh, yes, in times of stress. And I know that's a big thing for brides because it can get kind of crazy. My big thing to do in times of stress is to really step back from the situation. If it's like a crazy situation, try and step back and look at it from an outsider's view. That's kind of the number one thing because when we're really stressed out and we're anxious about something, it's really easy to kind of get like the blockers, like horses have like the blockers. It's really easy to get that and only look at like one situation in one single way when really there's a lot of different ways to resolve an issue or to reduce stress. So that's one technique that I use a lot with my clients, just take that step back and look at all of the different options. Another one to do is definitely try and stay mindful as much as you can. Like do the morning meditations, and I know it can be really hard sometimes when your mind is racing, but just taking 10 minutes to be with yourself and to really allow your body and your mind to be free and relax a little bit. Another thing is just to really make sure that you're staying on top of your nutrition. I think it's a big deal in times of stress. In stress, we tend to engage in a lot of emotional eating. So like going to the freezer and getting that tub of ice cream out. And that can make you feel worse, right? It fills your body with a lot of toxins and a lot of sugar, which ends up making you feel just kind of crappy. And then when you're not feeling good, you're not you don't have like the energy to feed yourself well. So it's kind of a vicious circle. So if you can stay on top of your nutrition from the beginning, and really feed your body, you know, the minerals, the vitamins, the whole foods that it needs, the experience will be a lot less stressful, and, you know, a lot it should. Like, it's a big life experience, and, you know, we really want it to be positive all around for the bride to be.
Awesome, thank you. I love that you mentioned the meditation, actually, because the brides who participate in our program actually get a meditation that they can save to their phone, so that they, on the fly even, you know, if you have that crazy moment at the florist or something, you can pull up your meditation when you're in the car, not in the florist, but you can pull up your meditation in the car, take some deep breaths, and sit there and regroup and get back to a place of calm, and perhaps go back in and handle the situation in a better way, or reflect on how you can handle your next situation. So thank you for sharing that. Now, an impromptu question to add in. You mentioned that you are a personal trainer. Is there a favorite exercise that you absolutely think every bride should be doing each day that would help their body to be prepared? We know that brides like to have nice arms. They like to have toned around their breast area, even around their waist, so their wedding dress fits. What is your favorite exercise that you would recommend for a bride?
See, I don't really, to be honest, I don't have a favorite exercise. My view of exercise is that it should be fun and enjoyable, because that gives you more of the motivation to do it. So, like, some people just don't want to do push-ups and squats and like crunches because that just sounds awful to them. So for people that do like to do that, like even just doing like a quick circuit of push-ups, like squats, lunges, anything like that. But I am more into having a variety of things, to be quite honest, a variety of movement. So whether that be, you know, going biking or doing yoga, or like going to the gym if that's what you like to do, or hiking or rollerblading, like that is my view of exercise, because what you really want is it to be enjoyable. Like, nobody's going to do it all the time if they hate it. Like, if in their mind they're like, this is not pleasurable at all, right? So that's kind of my way of approaching the exercise point, is, you know, find things that you really, really like doing that move your body in a way that feels good. And when you're in that state, if you're trying to lose weight and you're doing something that feels good and you're getting those endorphins and you're not stressed about it, the weight is going to fall off more naturally, rather than like if you're stressed about going to the gym, like if you're like, I hate the gym, but I have to go, like I have to go do this cardio workout, your body's stressed out state, so it's not going to do anything for you, right? You're not going to lose weight, or you're not going to get the results you want if you're stressed, right? So finding activities that do just like make you feel happy and free is my biggest thing.
You know what I love about that is a lot of brides say they don't have time to go to the gym. The brides who already do go to the gym, awesome. But the ones who want to lose weight but don't have time, it means that you're encouraging them to do what they love. And I love that. And also be with their partner potentially, right? We get so busy in this preparation time before the wedding that we not forget, but we have less time to actually be with the person that we're marrying. So I think that that's a great point, right? That you can go biking together, that you could do a little yoga together, that you can be together experiencing movement, but you don't have to necessarily go to the gym and do something, or not necessarily go to the gym, but you can do the things that you love. So thank you for sharing that. So my next question for you is, how important is sleep in your opinion? And what do you recommend to clients who are having a hard time falling asleep? I know brides can get, you know, the wheels turning right before bed. So what do you recommend?
Well, in my opinion, I think sleep is just like a 10 out of 10 importance. If you are not sleeping well, then your day is not going to go well, right? If you're tired, you're not going to feel like feeding yourself good food. You're not going to feel like moving. So sleep is kind of where it starts for me, right? I think in terms of sleep, the time you need to re-energize and recharge is different for everyone. So I like to kind of experiment with my clients. Some of them are like, I'm good with 7 hours of sleep. Like if I sleep for 8 hours, then I feel groggy when I wake up, right? So then you just plan for that 7 hours. For me, I need like 8 to 8.5 hours of sleep. And it's not super convenient sometimes, but that is my body, and I've accepted that now. So, I go to bed earlier, right? I don't stay up and watch TV, I just go to bed because I need. So it's really just finding out what works well for your body and what, your body needs to rest and recharge. For brides especially that can't fall asleep because it is a really stressful time, you can sit up in bed, worrying about like the flowers and the dresses and all that stuff. One of my big things is actually to do like it's called a brain dump before bed. Like if you're really, really stressed, get a piece of paper and like write down everything that's coming to your mind. Like write it all down. Be like, I am so stressed, blah, 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 whatever pops into your brain. And at least you can get that stuff down on paper before you go to bed. And if you're thinking of like stuff you need to do tomorrow or the next day, write that stuff down so you're not worried that you're going to forget it. So do that brain dump, get it all out, just so your brain can just relax a little bit. Another really, really good option is to not have your phone in your room. Like have no electronics in the room. That's a big one, and it's one I've started very recently because I found that I would sleep fine, but I'd get up in the morning and go on Facebook literally the first thing in the morning. I was like, this is not good for my brain. So having no electronics in the room, put them in your bathroom, put them in the office or another bedroom. And I find that helps. And, having a power down hour, which is 1 hour before bed, you don't watch TV, you're not on the computer, you're not sending emails, you're not reading emails, no electronics. Just take that time, to be with your partner, right? Have that at the end of the day, you have an hour to be with your partner or to read or to do something for yourself, right? So that's a good thing just to calm the mind as well. And another interesting one on sleep is when you get up in the morning, don't hit the snooze button. The snooze button is the death of your day. I was so bad with hitting my snooze button. I would set my alarm for half an hour before I needed to get up because I'd hit the snooze button 10 times. And then that set me up for a day of being really, really tired. And it's actually a fact that if you hit the snooze button and you go back to sleep, your brain goes back into a sleep cycle, and it can take 4 hours for your brain to get out of the sleep cycle, even though you're awake, right? So get up when the alarm goes off. Do not hit that snooze button, even though it's going to suck sometimes, but it sets you up for a better day, which sets you up for better nutrition, better movement. And at the end of the day, it's all like a circle, right? If you eat well during the day, if you move during the day, if you're not stressed out during the day, you're going to have a better sleep, right? So you have to start somewhere.
Thank you. That's excellent. So my next question is about your business, and I want you to tell us again the name, the website, where people can connect with you. But which of your programs do you feel would serve a bride-to-be or a new bride, and why?
Perfect. So yeah, my business is called Embrace Health and Fitness. My website is embracehealth.ca, and I also have a Facebook page, which I do a lot of stuff on Facebook, and it's under Embrace Health Coaching. So that's all of my business stuff. In terms of a bride-to-be, I have a really, really awesome, amazing 90-day program for coaching, and it focuses on, it's very tailored to each person's goal, but, I go through nutrition and lifestyle habits that are bringing your energy down and bringing your body down. And, for someone that's trying to lose weight, this can be a big deal because oftentimes there's a lot of things happening in the background that you don't often think of. So there's a 90-day program that goes through all of the lifestyle habits that are bringing you down and really trying to find other things that work well for you. And stuff that's going to work well forever. My goal is to have people be able to live this healthier life without me after we're done our program. So that's my goal, and I think it would work really well for brides, especially the 3 months prior to a wedding can be like the big push for weight loss, the big push for, all of the different things happening. So to have someone there that is supporting you and also holding you accountable for the stuff that you want to do, whether that be going to the gym or going to yoga. But, it's a lot of different stuff in the 12 weeks. And I do 1 session a week. It's all over the phone or through Zoom. So, you can be anywhere. You don't have to worry about meeting me like in person somewhere. So I find that really useful for clients. And then, it just makes you more comfortable. You can be in your own space. But yeah, I think my 90-day like total health transformation program is like would be the best thing for brides for sure, because it goes through all of the stuff and a lot of mindfulness stuff and integrating, that healthy bride program even better into their kind of day to day.
Thank you, Emily. So to wrap up, I just want to ask you if there's anything else you'd like to add to our bride-to-be community, to our recent brides. If you have a favorite quote or affirmation that you want to share with us, how would you like to wrap your interview? Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Even I think for brides, one of the best things to do is to reach out for help and support if you need it. A lot of people think that they have to do everything on their own or else it's not going to get done, and that's just not true. So whether it be like reaching out to a professional to, give you some extra help, or like a health coach to, help you through those hard times, or even like your mom or your partner or your dad, like reach out to someone, because people are always, always, always there to support you. So you don't need to do it on your own. I'm going to end off with like my favorite quote ever, which is something that I've really tried hard to live my life by. And it's helped me kind of push through hard times too. It's like in my personal life and in my business. And the quote is, it's live out loud. So I heard it in a song when I was younger, when I was like probably in grade 8, and I was like, oh, that's so awesome. And to me, it just means like live the way you want to, right? Like, don't worry about what other people are going to think of you. Don't worry about, judgment. Like, live your life like out loud and don't hold anything back, because you only, like, as cliche as it sounds, you only have one life. Like, you have one life. So why wait, right? Like, don't wait for something to happen when you're older, right? Don't wait for retirement to live the life you want, because like if you're not doing it now, you're not going to do it later, right? So just, push yourself and live that life you want, even if you have to make big changes, right? But the point is to just like be yourself all the time and be true to you and to your life all the time.
Love it. I think it's why we have so many things in common. We have an aligned vibe, right?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I'm so grateful that you took this time out today, Emily, to be with us, to be a part of the Radiant Healthy Bride community, and to support these brides to be. I will be having you back on the interview again in the future, because you just have such a beautiful heart and soul. And I encourage any bride to be or bride who watches this to reach out to Emily. Go to her website. The website will be posted after this video so that you can quickly access her and have the ability to be a part of her space and have her coaching. And thank you to everyone who's watched this video. I encourage you to go download the free PDF for the wedding secrets for saving time and energy. And I wish you all a wonderful day, and look forward to sharing some more information here on the Radiant Healthy Bride site. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.
See ya.